Good morning. My name is Elliot, and today we'll be swinging along in Aiden's den. Well, of course, we're using Anna's from Anna's Kitchen equipments to make our show. I want to introduce you to my friend, Alu. Hi, everybody. I am just chilling like a villain, waiting to eat mashed potato and chicken with my best friend, Ado Pato. Here he is. Say hi,
And
Ada.
I'm Potato, and he's Alu.
Oh, he's Alu?
Yeah.
Alu Balu, Alu Balu.
So after Elliot, Mr. Alu, Mr. Potato, and I would name Ricky Mr. Bygone, has finished playing with my equipment. I have my light over here. Now I got it downstairs. I'm back in my kitchen. Welcome, guys, to my kitchen. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Happy Valentine's to everyone. I hope everyone has a loving day filled with something fun, a lot of sweets, and just to enjoy, have an enjoyable day. You know, every day to me is Valentine's Day. Once you have your loved ones, your family, every day is Valentine's Day and a special day. So today, I'm going to make some sweet treats. Hence is Valentine's Day, right? So I am going to make a cheesecake for the kids. They love cheesecake. And I am also going to make a strawberry flan. So usually this is basically a spin-off from the choco flan, except I'm going to be using one of the Betty Crocker's strawberry cake mix. And this is just like a little short hack, you know, for the cake part. You just go ahead and follow the instructions here. Whatever ingredients are required, which I already have here. I have 7 eggs at room temperature. 4 is going to go for the custard, and 3 is going to use for the cake mix. So instead of the chocolate part, like which I usually do, this is going to be a pink strawberry custard, right? And here for my cheesecake, I have all of my ingredients. My 4 bricks of the Philadelphia cream cheese, 4 eggs at room temperature. I have the graham cracker. I'm going to make a crust with the Land O'Lakes butter and the graham cracker, some granulated sugar. I'm going to use also in there, and a little cinnamon. And I'm going to make a strawberry compote to go over this cheesecake. So I have a container of fresh strawberries. Alana cut up these strawberries for me. I have a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. I'm going to use a little lemon juice, and the rest I'll use and the zest for the cheesecake. And I am going to use a little bit of cornstarch, a teaspoon of cornstarch, just to be as a thickening agent for this strawberry compote, which will go over our cheesecake. All right, so I am going to start first with the strawberry flan, because I want the cream cheese and the butter here to get a little more soft. Again, I always emphasize, use butter, eggs, everything at room temperature. It helps to keep everything lighter, and it creams easier. It tastes better also. All right, there's no lumps like in the cheesecake when it's at room temperature, the cream cheese. So again, it'll cream easier and be easier to maneuver in the oven, so there's no little trace of lumps and stuff like in there. All right, so I'm going to start again now with our strawberry flan. So in one of my big pans, I have the 4 ingredients here again, which consist of the strawberry, some lemon juice, a little bit of the cornstarch, and a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. I have this on a low flame, and it's cooking down here to make the compote. This will take probably approximately 15 to 20 minutes on a low flame, and it's going to get nice and soft and to a beautiful runny consistency to drizzle all over the cheesecake. And in my other pan here, I have a cup of granulated sugar, which I'm going to make a beautiful caramel to go on the strawberry custard. So this is going to caramelize here. See, it's starting to melt already here. I have this on a medium flame. I am going to get my bundt pan out, and I'm going to drizzle the caramel all to the bottom, and I'm going to make the custard mix to go into a warm bath in the oven. And it's gonna bake first covered with foil wrap for approximately 35 to 40 minutes until it's set. And then I'll mix the strawberry shortcake, the cake mix to put on top of the custard, and it is going to continue baking in the oven. This looks beautiful. See, everything is softening up here, the strawberries. And yeah, this is going to cool. Both the cheesecake and this strawberry compote will have to be room temperature again, or cool 100%, so we can drizzle this all over our beautiful cheesecake when it's finished. Our strawberry compote is taking its shape here right now. It's almost finished. As you can see, it's getting to a very smooth consistency. Give it a couple more minutes. It's gonna finish. And here's our beautiful caramel in my bundt pan. I sprayed the pan with a little non-stick spray. And here's my custard mix. So I have the eggs again, some condensed milk, a can of condensed milk, a can of evaporated carnation milk, and a splash of vanilla essence, 4 eggs. That's it. You can also add, it's optional to add 4 ounces of cream cheese, but again, that's optional. You don't have to, because this is just a delicious and lighter version of the custard. So I'm going to start my blending process here now. And that's it. I am going to let this sit for a minute. Let it just come down all around from the blender. I'm going to release the lid and I'm going to strain it over the custard and put this into a hot water bath, and we're going to put it into the oven. Look how beautiful our strawberry compote came out. I just put it into my mason jar. It's cooling here, and I'm going to cover it. Meanwhile, I already whipped the cake mix, the batter here together. So I have the custard baking in the oven right now. It's gonna go over the custard mix. I just lined my 9-inch round baking pan with some parchment paper, and I sprayed it, and I have it with the foil wrap here to put into the oven. Also for the cheesecake, my graham cracker, some granulated sugar, a little bit of ground cinnamon, and I melted a stick of butter. I'm going to pour in some of the mixture here, and I'm going to start making the crust to put down here in my pan. All right. Let me continue mixing out the crust. I'm going to press it with the back of the spoon into my pan, and then I'll start creaming the cream cheese mixture for our beautiful and delicious cheesecake. So now that I have made the crust for our cheesecake, let's start with the cream mixture. So I'm now opening up my 4 bricks 8-ounce cream cheese. I have 4 of them. And I'm dumping them into my mixer. I'm using my paddle attachment here. And you can also use some sour cream in this, but I didn't have any, and I didn't feel like running out to the supermarket just to get, it's literally like maybe a couple of teaspoons of the sour cream you gotta use. Or if you want to eliminate 1 bar of the cream cheese altogether, then you can use like an 8-ounce cup of sour cream. I'm using a full 4 bars of softened cream cheese here. And I'm gonna start with my creaming mixture here. And then I'm gonna gradually go in with my eggs. I have 4 eggs at room temperature also. I'm gonna go in with those one at a time, so it incorporates really well with the cream cheese. So let me put my mixer on, and let's start with this. And meanwhile, I'm gonna crack my eggs individually in the bowl to add it in here. So let's start creaming this cream cheese mixture right now. after creaming for about 6 to 7 minutes, and occasionally I stop the mixer and I scrape down the bowl. I'm gonna start adding in my eggs one at a time. I'm gonna put this on low and it's gonna start creaming the eggs. So you see how easily, again, because the eggs are at room temperature, it just drops right out of the shell when it's cracked. And very rare you'd find, again, here, that there's any eggs that are bad. I hope we don't get any bad eggs, first of all. Do you guys see the price again of eggs? So, but if you do crack an egg and you get like little particles of the shell, when you put it individually in the bowl, this is where you can always take it out. All right, so the fourth one went in there. I am now also going to squeeze my lemon. So I use some of the lemon juice in the compote that I made, and I have the rest here. I'm gonna squeeze it out. I'll use the little bowl that I had the eggs in as a garbage bowl. And this is the other half from the lemon. So let's get the juice out here. I'm gonna add this in and crank up my mixer. I'm gonna stop it, scrape it down, crank up the mixer on a little higher speed, and then I have my condensed milk I'm gonna add in, as well as a little bit of vanilla essence. All right, let me crank this baby up here now. I just finished up with my cream cheese mixture for the cheesecake. I pushed my mixer back here, but I just got our custard from the oven. So, ooh, look at the steam. This is how it looks. And again, you want to make sure it is set. You see, like this, because if this custard is not cooked for at least 35 to 40 minutes, when you pour the cake mixture to the top here, it will bleed and go right through. And you would not see the beautiful layer. It'll be like a marble, which I'm sure maybe the taste will still be delicious, but you really want to see the drastic difference between the cake and the custard layer here. So I just took it out, I pulled it out of the oven. I am now going to pour the cake mixture all over the custard, and you can use a spatula and just even it off. And I'm gonna stick this back into the oven for an additional 35 to 40 minutes again, uncovered. I'm not gonna cover it now with the foil wrap. This is gonna bake uncovered. I still have it in the hot water bath here, which helps the steaming process and to keep it very nice and moist. Right, so just what you can do now, just take your spatula and just, you can tap the pan also, but it's hot. So I'd suggest that you just take the spatula and roughly even it off. And that's it. This is gonna go back now. When I use my hands are clean, to take off, again, whatever extra on the spatula. I'm gonna wash my hands, and this is gonna go back into my oven at 380 to bake again for an additional 35, 40 minutes. I'll pull it out and show you guys. So I just took out our strawberry flan. It's sitting still in the water bath. I'm going to take it out and put it on my board here to cool momentarily. And I already brought my cake stand. I'm going to sit it in there. I'm now going to put in the cheesecake to bake on one of my big heavy trays over here, because the cheesecake has to be in a water bath also, but it needs like a bigger vessel. My water bath, which I probably could have used the same Pyrex, that pan is not going to fit in here properly, and you need for it to sit in a tray properly for it to bake. All right, so let me go put this into the oven now. I am going to turn this over and show you guys how beautiful it looks. Okay, moment of truth, guys. Let's see, where are my pot holders? Let me grab these first here. I'm going to turn a beautiful strawberry flan upside down here on my board. Fingers crossed. Wish me luck. Let's go. 1, 2, All right. Voila. There we go. Isn't this beautiful? So look at how beautiful it looks. So I think with the chocolate one, you get more of that effect. You see the chocolate here. When I cut into this, however, I'm sure we'll see the beautiful strawberry layer, which is here. And this is the custard here. See how gorgeous that looks? And the little caramel all around. So when this cools, let me wipe around my board here. When this cools, is when you'll really be able to enjoy this. This I think is better like at room temperature or just in the refrigerator. But with us having like the cold weather here, the house is relatively cool, so this can stay just in my cake stand as is outside. But again, look how gorgeous this looks. You can even top it with little berries if you want, like when you slice into it. I'm gonna let it cool and I'll cut a slice and show you guys. When I plate up this, our cheesecake is in the oven now. Yeah, so we're in good shape with our Valentine's Day dessert. Look at how beautiful our cheesecake came out. So I just pulled it out like 10 minutes ago, guys, from the oven. I took it out of the tray with the water bath and I have it sitting here on my wire rack. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me make these two beautiful desserts. I am going to shortly take the cheesecake out. I want it to cool thoroughly because sometimes when you release the spring foam pans, you know, when it's still hot, it tends to crack. So I want it to stay as tight knit as possible. Let it cool down 100% and then I'm going to release it and put it onto one of my cake stands. And again, I'll drizzle on our strawberry compote to use, and I'm going to cut into a slice of the strawberry flan and show you guys. All right. Meanwhile, I have some birthday greetings I'd like to send out. So I'd like to first wish Simone, who is Ricky's cousin, a happy birthday. Simone celebrated her birthday on the 9th of February. Happy birthday, my dear. Coming from all of us home here, we love you and wish you many more blessed years. I'd also like to wish Simone's son-in-law, Ron, a happy birthday also. So he celebrated his birthday on the 10th of February. Yeah, happy birthday, Ron. I would like to also say happy anniversary to Debbie and Ganesh, who celebrated their wedding anniversary on the 10th also. Happy anniversary. Happy birthday going out to Farouk, who celebrated his birthday on the 13th of February. Happy birthday, bud. Happy birthday to my beautiful niece, Sabrina. Sabrina celebrated, well, I should say celebrates actually her birthday on the 16th of February. All right, so happy birthday, sweetheart. I hope that you enjoy your little vacation and many more blessed years. And I have a very special happy anniversary going out to anniversary greeting going out to Aisha and Anderson Goodridge from Mova and Sweet TNT, celebrating their 28 years of wedding bliss. So their 28 year anniversary they're celebrating on the 14th of February. Greetings coming from your mom, Miss Julia, who is one of our favorite, and my gal who lays on her bed and looks at our program every time I put up a video. Big shout out to Miss Julia Matthews. And from Anna's Kitchen here, my dear. Happy, happy anniversary. Many more blessed years together. All right, so I am going to plate up these beautiful desserts. Well, the strawberry one is already plated there. I'm going to cut into it so you can see the beautiful slice, how pretty the color ties together. And I am going to cut into this cheesecake a little later on and show you guys. So guys, this is our cheesecake. I drizzled the compote all over. And again, it's homemade, very rustic. This compote, this strawberry compote is very delicious. So it works very well with a slice of the cheesecake. And I had some berries, some raspberries, blackberries, and some blueberries. I just tossed them all over, give it a mix and toss them all over, and dusted with a little confectionery sugar and some fresh mint. And again, our strawberry flan. So I'm going to cut into it now, and I have a candidate, Mr. Eden is going to come and try it. Look at this goodness here. I just cut into this and it is so moist, so decadent. Look at this, guys. And look at how pretty this looks. Look at how beautiful. So again, the custard is to the top and the cake is here. And we have my little candidate here that's gonna try. When Dad is away, Aiden is gonna play. So come on, baby. Which one are you gonna try first?
The cheesecake.
The cheesecake? Yeah. Go ahead and take a little bite. Grab a little bit of the berries and stuff. And tell Mommy how it tastes.
Really good.
It's creamy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna try a little piece of the strawberry flan. So take a little piece of the custard and a little piece of the cake and yeah, grab up a little bite. Chew properly, right? So make sure you eat up whatever you have in your mouth, please. Okay. Thank you. Tastes nice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a winner. Valentine's. I can't say dinner. Well, this is dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so enjoy. I'm waiting for Alana to come home, and this is Anthony's thing. He loves cheesecake. So again, guys, thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining me in the kitchen today for these wonderful treats and stuff. We wish everyone a happy Valentine's also. Have a lovely day and spend it very, what should we say, Eden? How should everyone spend their Valentine? Let me give you a chance to talk here now.
We should spend it very wisely.
Wisely and loving. Have a loving day, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so again, if you haven't, please like and subscribe to Anna's Kitchen. Give this recipe, again, a try. I usually do the chocolate one, but again, hence is Valentine. And I got an approval from my baby here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so on that note, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in another
video.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.